I dislike.
Hmm.
I dislike people putting me in a category or in a
Yes.
box,
Yes.
as because I'm black or
Yes.
whatever the case is. It's like, oh, you're black or you're Caribbean, so you should like reggae
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
dancehall and
yeah. I
soca.
like a little country. I like a little
And
techno,
sure,
little
what?
what?
Give me a little EDM.
Ooh. Hey, yeah.
Yo,
That's
no,
the
for
music.
real, for
That's the
real.
like.
Cut food for thought in the pot with the knowledge for your gut. Come and get it while it's hot. OG Ush in the cut. Thought in the pot knowledge for your gut. Get it while it's hot. Yeah.
What's going on, guys? What's going on? What
Yeah,
up,
yeah,
Marky?
yeah, yeah. What's going on, Jesse?
You good? You good?
Oh, it's good. It's been a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, man. Listen, life, life sometimes is not easy. It's not easy. Mm-mm.
People think because we live in an island,
Yeah.
it's all sunshine and roses. Mm-mm.
It's just like nobody really tells you. Well, let me correct that. Let me correct that. Because I know I got it from my parents.
Yes.
As far as like, oh, one day you're gonna get older and you're gonna have to work and have a family and everything. Like you always heard them say stuff like that, but like when you actually like have to make that transition from a young man to getting, a whole man that you gotta provide, that shit is not easy. It's not easy, you know.
And it makes you wonder too, because it looks at it's like it shows you like, okay, I see why my daddy was a certain way, or I see
Yeah,
why my mama was a certain way when I was growing up.
exactly,
Yeah, because it's just
exactly.
that little pet peeve or something that I
Yup.
done or something, and they, yeah. Now I'm like same way. Since my kids, now look,
Hmm. It's just natural. It's natural. It just flows. It just flows out. Like
yeah.
it just flows out. Like you're like, oh my gosh, and you see a lot of yourself in your parents. You really do.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
me and Bum, just to switch gears. Me and Bum was talking the other day,
Mm-hmm.
and no, actually, I was at my job.
Yes.
At my job, I talk a lot with. I love my coworkers. I
Mm-hmm.
love them
Mm-hmm.
because they're open minded.
Yes.
So you could have conversations. It's no like stuck up or
Right.
stush or whatever like that. Very open and young and old.
Mm.
So like
That's
we
a good
was
mix.
talking, it is, and I like that because you get the
Yeah,
you,
yeah.
you
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 get
get
the
the
little,
generate you
yeah,
get
yeah.
the different things from generations.
Yeah.
But we was talking the other day, and I get a lot of my topics from that because we just be having random conversations. So, so I was talking to one of my coworkers, and she was like, we was talking about, oh, her son, something about her son, and she's got a house full of guys. So the
Mm.
little boy, he must be like, pissed 24 missing. He needs to learn aim, and we was talking and all this stuff. So, whether and I'm just like, yeah, I get you. So we'll laugh and have a good time. And it just got me thinking about like, different pet peeves that we
Yes.
have with the opposite sex, in
Yes.
relationships or marriages or whatever the
Yes.
case is.
Yes.
And one of them one of them I was talking to wifey about,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, I said my coworker, when you got a shower, is it like Niagara Falls when you get out the damn bathroom? Because like, everything's wet. The mat, the obviously the mirror from the steam and
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that. But it's like it's water on the floors, around the toilet, it's the mat soaked. Like I'm like, but what you do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I got a bath, I come here, I got a bath, you get out the shower, it's not
Yeah.
it's like okay,
Yeah.
it's like I came in.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? I'm
Yeah.
like, where does water come from? So like I figured out where the water came from. So
Mm.
she'd be having her fun, watching videos.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, I was
And the
gonna
curtain
say,
is halfway open.
yeah, I
So
was gonna say, like, 'cause I mean, like, it's so
what
funny
sense
because
that make?
like my nieces, they do the same
Uh
thing. Like,
uh
well, they will do something similar. Like the other day, my niece was my sister said to my niece, "Look, go get your shower." Da, da, da. She's like,
right,
"All right,
right.
cool." So I'm walking up the steps, going to my sister's room, and as I'm walking up the steps, my niece is looking at something. I
Mm,
don't know what it was, TikTok, Instagram, something.
mm,
So I'm like, yo, why you need your phone in the shower for? Just
mm.
go get a shower and come out.
Right.
She's like, nah, I gotta. All right, cool. The whole time she's in there, it must have been TikTok because something flipped on.
Uh
Next minute, girl was singing, dancing, and all this stuff. Cause I could hear it. Whereas like I can't see her do it, but
uh
I know that she's there dancing
yeah,
and hands
yeah,
are
yeah.
flaying all it. So I said, hurry up, I use the bathroom. I went to use the bathroom.
Right.
Same thing. I'm like,
Yup.
what's all this water in here?
Yup.
What's all this?
It's hereditary.
I'm like, what the hell? I said, man, you guys just can't just go get your shower,
Mm,
do what you gotta do, come up and boom, done.
easy.
But hey, that's why women are different from men.
Very,
Uh,
very different.
but yeah.
It's like when like understanding women versus women understanding us.
Ooh,
It's like
ooh, 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 ooh.
I feel like we're simple creatures though. Like as far as far as me, I feel like man, we're like we're simple creatures. Like there's certain things we want, you know, not
Mhm.
to sound prehistoric,
Yeah,
but like
absolutely.
yes, we want well, I'm the cook in the house. I'm the
Mm-hmm.
chef.
Mm-hmm.
So like as far as that goes, like I don't mind cooking on a
Mm-hmm.
regular or whatever to
Right, right,
provide for the family.
right.
But like we just want simple things. Like,
Yeah,
we go work, we make money, we want understanding, a little bit of communication, we want good loving
yeah,
when we want it,
yeah.
peace.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
yes,
And just for her to be someone that works with a man.
yes,
You know what I mean?
yes.
And it's not another bill, or
Mm-hmm.
not a annoyance or an
Yes,
expense or whatever the case is. Because like I said, life's hard enough already. Especially as a man, because I feel like we don't get no slack
no,
type of thing. It's not like, oh, don't go easy on him because he's a man. No, you can
right.
say that about a woman. You can say that about a child. But when it comes to a man, I feel like we have a target on us, like we're super, like we're invincible.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind
right,
of like we have to. It's like there's no slack for
right,
us. There's no like, oh, understand this or understand that.
right.
But like, I feel that we're just simple creatures, man. It's certain things that we want, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's hard to figure us out. A lot of women be like,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, like, oh, oh, next day,
it's on. I think it's on. Earlier, I was tinkering with it, and the light wasn't on,
right.
but it was
But it's
still
still going.
it was working. That's why I was doing the test.
Okay.
And her talking
So,
about Papa, can you hear us?
but yeah, so like,
Sorry, sorry.
I don't want to throw my mom on the bus, but
Throw her.
here we go.
Sorry, I'm sorry, mom. I'm sorry,
So
mom.
no,
Don't
but
throw her.
so
Don't throw her.
I went away for my birthday,
Mm-hmm.
and when I went away, like my mom, my cousins who, well, my female cousins,
Mm-hmm.
they were all like, um. So I went to Canada. My uncle and my auntie live in Canada, living their older lives.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I went to Canada. My mom's like, my cousin's like, oh, you should go visit your uncle. Da, 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 da. Go visit your auntie. Da, da, da.
Mm-hmm.
So I say, oh, I'll see.
Right.
So I went on my trip, had a great time, just relaxed, a little R&R, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Got back, mama and cousins were like, "Oh, did you go visit your uncle and your auntie?" No. why not? I'm like, yo, hey, at the end of the day,
Hmm.
as a man, sometimes I don't want to do that. I don't want to do what you want to
Yeah,
do.
yeah, yeah. I was just gonna
Like, you
say
know,
that.
I don't want to do what you want me to do. I want
Right.
to do what I want to do.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not. And I said to her, I said, Mama, cause I'm not trying to. I'm not being disrespectful, and I
Right.
love you guys with all my heart. But sometimes I don't want to do what you want me to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to do what I want to do, and I want to think for myself and
Mm.
do, whatever
Yeah.
else. Like I'm
Exactly.
like, I'm like, is this? I don't know. It's. Sometimes I feel as there's like women want to be masculine,
Mm-hmm.
but
Mm-hmm.
they get to a point where they're like, all right, this is too much masculinity for me.
Yeah.
But then they don't know how to switch it off and be
Mm-mm.
that feminicity. Like, but then when they
Mm-mm.
be feminine,
Mm-hmm.
the too feminine and the too, like, I wouldn't say crybabies or something like
I
that,
know what you
but
mean. The emotions,
yes,
and
yes,
it's all the way in
like
full drive,
the
full
little,
speed.
like the littlest thing of, like,
Yeah.
literally, I could move my head and put it over there, and if she wants to sit there, why you gonna be your head right there? You ain't gonna sit there. I'm like, yo, just
Yeah.
pick the head
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
and just move
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And like you said, we're so simple. Like, it could be anything. Like, we could leave our shoes in the hallway, but the inner corner part
Yeah.
is, why you got your shoes in the hallway for? Your shoes was like, whoa, like, what, you know? And then, but then it's crazy how the roles reverse, because
Uh-huh.
when they go into this masculinity,
Mm-hmm.
we as men, we fall back. All right, cool.
Yeah.
You wanna
Yeah.
kick your shoulders up. All right, I'll dress back. No,
Mm-hmm.
why you not stepping up and being a man?
Yeah. No, it's true. It's
And
true.
it's like, all right, cool. What do you want me to be, this person,
Yeah.
or do you want me to be this?
Yeah.
I can't be the in between.
Mm-mm.
You know. So it's
I think when they do that, I think that comes from a long time of being oppressed.
yeah.
It comes from a
Yes.
long time of being oppressed and not
Yes.
having rights and different things
Yes.
like
I
that.
agree.
So it's like now that well, it's not new, but the
Right.
movement of women rights and
Right.
equality and all of that stuff like that, it's only getting, it's more and more and more and more things. Like, it seems like
Yes.
every single day it's something different. And
Yes.
I'm all for, you know, certain rights for
Of
women or
course.
whatever the case.
Of
It's a
course.
human being, for God's sake.
Of
You
course.
know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But like, I think what it's done, because everyone's talked about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
What it's done is the women have now looked at it as, oh, now I can do this job and I can do it better than you, so I'm more of a man
Right.
than you are.
Right.
But see, what they're missing is that there's power in her rule.
Yes.
It's power in
Yes.
it's power, it's and it's quality
Yes.
and respect in their lane.
Yes.
You can't be a woman and
Yes.
slide into a man's lane
Yeah.
and then try to say I'm more man than you or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yes. I agree.
It makes no sense because you can't compete with me and I can't compete with you.
Absolutely.
And at the end of the day, it's not even a real, it's not supposed to be a competition, number
No.
one.
Hey.
It's supposed to be united as one.
Exactly.
And your lane complements mine's. My
Right.
lane complements yours.
Yes.
We are
Yeah.
responsible for you guys as
Exactly.
women. You know,
Exactly.
we're responsible for the women and the children that we create with that woman.
Exactly.
So, and then the woman is one of the greatest support systems and that and communicators and backers that you could ever have. We're super because of you, of
Yes.
them.
Exactly.
But see, they don't. It's like they feel like, okay, that's, they don't want that role.
Right.
It's like in school or whatever, and drama class, and you got this role. This person got the
Yes.
lead. That person
Yes.
got it. But I don't want that role. I don't. I want to be. I want to be
Uh-huh.
Cinderella.
Uh-huh.
But you ain't got Cinderella's face, so calm down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
but that, like, just piggybacking on what you
yeah,
said, it's like it they get that role, and then after they do that role, they do a few shows or a few sets. Ooh, I like this role. I like. And
exactly,
it's like,
exactly.
you don't have to put on this big facade or this big,
Mm-mm.
macho gusto,
Yeah,
as I call
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
to, it's like you said, it's I was actually. It's so funny because
Mm.
I was talking to my boy Wednesday.
Okay.
I saw this girl, from school,
Mm.
high school girl that I went to school with. I saw her and I said, and I was only friends with my boy. We was talking about something.
Mm.
Oh, we was talking about a party that we went to last time.
Right, right.
So I said to her, yo, so and so just went across. He said, oh, let me go say hi. I said, nah, like she's already going past. I'm just chilling right now. And
Right,
I said, all
right.
right, cool. So then I said, yo, it's funny how 10 years ago,
Mm.
actually 20 years ago, sorry,
Mm.
20 years ago, when we was in our teens, that same girl was worrying about gangsters and guys that look
Yeah.
flashy and
Yeah, yeah.
look the part. But no, she's 20 years later, no, she's with a guy that looks like me.
Yeah.
Looks like an average Joe.
Mhm.
Like a working hard man.
Yeah, a little bit above average,
Yeah.
I'd say, Marky Ma.
Appreciate it, but you know what I mean,
Yeah.
But it's like, and that goes for a lot of girls. It's like back then when we
Mm.
was teens in high
Mm.
school, you girls were looking for that. No, they're looking for a softer man. They're
Mhm.
looking for a man that's gonna protect them, not harm them, or
Yeah.
And it's like, why do that in the first place?
Mhm.
Why? Because, and obviously I'm not female people, but
Mhm.
if you know, put in the comments. Let me know
Right.
why do females put on that facade just to make themselves seem like they can be around the big boys, as people would say.
Mhm. Mhm.
But
I think it's a false vibrato
yeah,
that they see in the more thuggish guys.
yeah,
It's the aggression,
yeah,
and it's the way how they carry themselves and stuff like that. It's
yeah.
they like a little bit of danger.
Mm.
They like to be roughed up a little bit.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I was good somewhere
Hey,
else.
I was gonna go something. The mind was ticking.
I was
Just
good
now.
go somewhere else.
The mind was
But
the mind was ticking. Just now. I said, okay, here we go. Here we
yeah,
go.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
good.
But like I think it's that full sense of that's what a man is. Now, I'm not
Yeah.
trying to come for the thug guys and stuff
No,
like
not
thug
at
boys or
all.
whatever,
Not at all, man.
but it's just that's who they are.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
But women need to stop setting the standard
Right,
or having or society whoever's making it look like
right,
that standard. And it's only I notice a lot in the black community
right. Yes.
because you don't really see this with Asians and Indians and
Joshy,
white people
Joshy,
too much and all that.
when I went to school, that opened up my eyes
Mm-hmm.
completely because I'm looking at the. So I went to school up north. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of white people. Not
Mm-hmm.
many, not very many black people.
Come on, white people,
So,
Riverdance.
but yeah, so I went to school with a lot of white people, and the girls that I saw were good-looking girls,
Uh,
very good-looking. Kept themselves looking, sharp. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
you had your country girls, that were the farm girls,
sure.
those type of things. The boat girls that were always on the boat,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the fishermen girls and stuff.
Mm.
But every girl looked proper.
Yeah.
But the guys they dated and they were with, I'm like, some of them's teeth were this big. Like, some of them's face was shaped a little weird. Like, hey, some of them, the way how
Yeah.
they dressed, like the sneakers had holes in them.
Oh wow.
It was, I'm like, but then,
Slightly given homeless.
well, yeah, slightly given, but I'm looking at it I'm saying to myself, like, I'm a good looking young
Yeah,
man, and
yeah.
I present myself very
Mm-hmm.
well.
Mm-hmm.
How is it that this guy pulled hair?
Yeah.
But it gets to a point. It's like it makes me think, like, okay, wow, what is he doing, or
Mm-hmm.
what is he saying
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not saying or I'm not doing?
True.
Because it looks at it in such of a vast way and a
Mm-hmm.
wider range. It's like, all right, this kid probably came up from nothing. Came up, rich or whatever.
Right, right.
And the way how he shaped his childhood, the way how he shaped growing up or something, made him this way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, there's no way how this guy pulled that girl.
Mm-mm.
It's gotta be something. Cause I'm saying, bruh, you mean your grill ain't straight? You know, your chewing tobacco and all stuff,
Yeah.
spitting on. I'm like, what? Like,
That's
really?
crazy.
Hey, but like I said, going to school that opened up my eyes to. I was like,
Yeah.
I was blown away. I was dumbfounded that I'm like, yo, like this is unreal.
Yeah. It's got to be two things. He's either got to have a lot of money or he got a long schlong. Because ain't no one looking. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. A lot of you'd be surprised, and that, you know what? That surprised me too.
Right.
Because I never went to college, but
Right.
what surprised me was meeting girls that by in a traditional sense of beauty,
Yes.
because people see beauty through personality
Correct.
and their
Absolutely.
heart,
Absolutely.
which is what I do more
Absolutely.
so than she got to be a baddie.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So,
Yeah.
but traditionally and societal
Yeah.
and movies and all of that is more like she a baddie. So
Mhm.
that type of girl. But they
Mhm.
only portray, or most of the times they portray those types of girls as extremely hard to get.
Correct.
They portray them as like, this, and I'm not saying that any girl or whatever should be easy because she is less
Yes.
attractive to someone.
Correct.
That's not what I'm saying.
Correct.
It's just a narrative that's spun before our eyes in movies and on social media, even growing up in school, different things like that. It was always like, you see a pretty girl, whatever, someone blew her head up and told her that she's the best thing since sliced bread.
Exactly.
And so, she carries that arrogance with her. That's what we have taught, like what we see, like how we've taught.
Yeah.
But I've met a few young ladies in my lifetime so far that fit the build of a baddie and like extremely down to earth and like chill and cool and like they're not into so much looks and all of that stuff like that. And it was kind of weird, but it was super refreshing at the same time because I was like looking at it, and I told her that too. Just what I said just now, I told her that, and she was just like, "Yeah, not everybody is like that. People are individual. It's called individuality for a reason."
Correct.
You know,
Absolutely.
yes, you have some people that slide right into the molds. They fit into those stereotypical molds to a T. You know, and then it's some that shock and awe.
Yeah.
You know, and it's interesting to me.
Mhm.
I think it's very interesting, and it's the same way they portray that society portrays everybody, not just blacks, because you could argue about the blacks and say we're all ghetto, we're uneducated, or that we're all the same being. Black guys, the cookie cutter. We all have to look and talk and act like this because that's what black is. The same goes with women and stuff. But you could say the same thing with Asian people, with Indian people. You could, cultures like Jamaicans and stuff. They're not all the same. They're not all the same. But it's the narrative that's spun through entertainment, through society, through all the things that we watch, social media, and it from young, and it kind of it imprints on us.
Yes.
I feel it imprints on us, and then when you meet that person, when you meet an Asian, you expect them to be super smart and know how to build a whole goddamn electric house, with his bare hands or whatever, and only eats rice and sushi or whatever the case is. But then you meet some of them, and it's like, no, bro, I like soul food. Got a deep ass voice, don't know shit about technology. Is a mechanic or whatever, but it's crazy.
But just like speaking on that, there, I have a friend in Canada, and she's Filipino,
Right.
and met her sisters,
Right.
niece, nephew, everybody, all that there, and just like you said, the black soul food. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're Filipino, like you should be eating,
Yeah, them little
Asian
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, yeah,
Little
we eat it
dishes.
now and then, but we like chicken, we like steak, pork, and I'm like, what? I'm like, all right.
Well, they
So
like a little pork. I know that. Oh, damn, everything is
so
pork.
but no, but yeah, so like just like you said, it like and when I went back to Canada for the first time in a long time,
Right.
I saw so many different ethnicities
Mm-hmm.
and nationalities, and I'm looking like I went to this Jamaican spot in Toronto.
Okay.
Went to this Jamaican spot in
I heard
Toronto.
they have a lot of them.
And when I say this is Jamaican spot like this, soon as you open up the door, you smelt the curry.
Oh, I
You
like
like
that.
smelt it, and so and everything was made right in front of you, fresh.
Yes.
So it
Yeah,
was.
order of oxtail.
yeah,
That was a horrible Jamaican
yeah,
accent. But
yeah.
go
So
ahead.
that sounded more beige.
It was a little beige in it. It was a little beige in it. It was a little beige.
Yeah, but no. So we went to this spot, and I was with my cricket team. We was on the tour.
Mm-hmm.
We went to this spot. We
Nice.
all went to eat. And literally, there was nobody in the store when we went in. It was just us, and it was all serving. Josh, when I tell you
Mm-hmm.
that when we was in there, after everybody finished serving, we was waiting
Right.
for our food. I saw an Asian person. I saw white people.
Mm.
I saw a person. I think one of my friends was talking to this guy. He was from Ukraine or Romania or Russia or
Right.
something in the Scandinavian type of
Got
countries.
you.
Like,
Got you.
and then next person put in is from Haiti. I'm like, and next person put in this guy is from China, like a
Wow.
Chinese, Mongolia, Vietnamese type of person.
Okay.
And I'm like, and then another Filipino person came. I'm like, so I'm looking at it. I'm like, yo, like these people are coming to a Jamaican
Yeah.
Caribbean
Yeah.
place to eat, to get food. Like to get food, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, this
Yeah,
is.
man.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But I yet again, it was just like I just said, getting like it's just like wow, like just it blew my mind.
Yeah. No, it is. It's very interesting because like that's why it's good to be open minded.
Yeah,
I tell people all the time, like, I enjoy my open mindedness,
yeah,
conversations with different people. It's just
mm-hmm.
you just never know
Mm-hmm.
what you're gonna find out.
Yeah,
Because we've been programmed
yeah,
so much to be like,
yeah,
this is that, that's that, and this is this, especially when it comes to culture
yeah,
and ethnicity and
yeah.
race and stuff like that. And it's like it's just so refreshing. I dislike
Mm-hmm.
I dislike people putting me in a category or in a
Yes,
box,
yes,
as because I'm black or
yes.
whatever the case is. It's like, oh, you're black or you're Caribbean, so you should like reggae
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
dancehall and
Yeah. I
soca.
like a little country. I like a little
And
techno,
sure,
little Latin.
what?
What?
Give me a little EDM.
Ooh. Hey, yeah.
Yo, no, for real, for real.
Like, hey, it's and it's crazy because like every Sunday, I sometimes I don't play gospel music. I play reggae gospel.
Okay. Oh
It's
yeah,
like a different
I've
type
heard.
of
Yeah, that's nice though.
and so when I have my kids and stuff, without me even thinking, I'm cooking breakfast or I'm washing dishes or doing something. I put it on my YouTube. I put it on. Next minute, my children were starting to sing it without even it being on. Like just one day they started. I said,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. So it's like I was just like, yes, like so. To me, it was just like, all right, cool. I'm sharing something that I love, and now my kids are picking up on it just like that because of just that repetition
Yes.
and that just
Yeah.
like hey
And I like the gospel, the reggae gospel, because you see certain things, see melodies and words to a melody gains access to the soul. So basically, songs, music, right? And so with anything dancehall or reggae, reggae, I should say, and especially as it's gospel, the way they sing it is gonna more speak to the soul. It's gonna speak to the thing. I know people get mixed up between your soul, which is your emotions, and the spirit, the Holy Spirit that's in us. And I understand that because you can go to church and get an emotional high. It's what they call, and it has nothing to do with the spirit. It's an emotional high because you went in there and they sang good, or they played good, and it's like, oh, I feel like I had the spirit. I felt like, oh my God, the pastor was preaching today. This person was playing. They was singing that song. No, you got emotionally high because you might have connected with the song, and then you felt that that was the spirit or whatever. But I don't doubt that you cannot tap into the spirit that way.
Of course.
It can start like that, right? And that's what I have a problem with. A lot of Christians can be very stiff. The music and stuff like it, be very stiff, and I feel like Jesus is not stiff. You know what I'm saying? He's not stiff.
Not at all.
So it's like when you do speak to the soul, whatever, the and it gains access, the spirit is gonna, you open up and you tap into the spirit, it's gonna listen, it's gonna take that in. You know what I mean? So it's like that's why I like that, because a lot of times, like you said, that's an interesting fact, and I like that you brought that up, because like I listen to a lot of other gospel, like the usual suspects, like CC Winans and a little bit of Kurd and Maverick City.
I listen to Marvin Snap too.
Yes, yes. So like those they're good. Don't get me wrong, but like it's something about that little Caribbean little so good, right? Yeah. I'm telling you, like it's wonderful being open minded and having culture, man. Get outside of your circle and different things like that. I just feel like understanding to understand a man is to understanding yourself, understanding yourself first, because we have so much views and images and things out there that we are like, okay, this is what it should be. It's just standard. We have our parents, our grandparents, and different things like that. And that's cool that especially if you look up to them and they're good people and different things like that. But sometimes everyone means well. I mean, they mean well, but they're it's not always good for you. Just because someone means well doesn't mean it's for you. It's good for you. And so I just feel like to understanding a man and things like that, especially with unconditional love. I feel that if we find the right person, like I told my coworker about this just the other day, um, I said, you're never gonna find somebody who's perfect for you. You might think they are, but you're never gonna find someone who's 100% in every area for you. But as if you could find someone that you can connect with, great communication, and they're like, they're there, they're like, okay, we're locked in,
And your opposites attract each
and
other.
then I would say go with it. Like if you at least anywhere up from 70%, and 70% meaning the compatibility between you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people get married and get into relationships for money, because of looks, for sex, companionship, all the wrong things or whatever. All the wrong things. Family traditions, all that stuff like that.
You gotta marry Dorothy down the hill because
Yeah.
our families have been,
Yeah. Nonsense. Absolutely not. And so like different things like that is like, no, you're marrying under the union of God, and you're doing it because it is pleasing in his eyes, and it is one of his most highest covenants
Yes.
that you can have.
Yes. Absolutely.
You know, God is love,
Always.
and that's what you're marrying for.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
says God, and also with the royal things, a lot of people don't like royals and this and that. It said God loved the church like he loved God loved the wife like he loved the church,
Mm.
or vice versa. I don't know how I said it. Y'all
Mhm.
know what I'm talking about. Christ
Mhm.
loved. It says you love he loved you love your bride like, or your woman like Christ loved the church. Yes.
Okay.
So if you look at the church, you saw the things, the fellowship, the goodness of it, all of the things that they do for the teachings.
Yes.
And that's where people get it wrong. It's like, how is that? To me, that says teaching.
Yeah.
So as a man, I'm a teacher. As
Yeah.
a husband, I'm a teacher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't
Yeah.
got to be a rocket scientist, but teach.
Yeah.
From your experiences
Yeah.
comes wisdom if you let it.
Mhm.
So to me, that means like being a teacher to not only to my children but to my wife as well.
Yes.
And it says to women, and that doesn't mean that they don't love us, but
Right.
to women, it says that God says to love women to oh good Lord, to love. The guys just listened to my mate the other day on TikTok talking about it. Is to basically to love your husbands, like to
Yeah.
not worship,
Yeah.
but to I forget the word he used,
Mhm.
like submit.
Mm.
One of the characteristics of it was to submit,
Gotcha.
right? But I think what that means to women when they hear that sometimes it's like slave,
Slave. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's not what
No.
that's not what it is.
No.
That's not what it is. Submit to me. What submitting looks like to me is communication.
Yeah.
Communication,
I
like
would even say like submitting will even be like follow my lead,
yeah,
but not necessarily follow my lead in terms of I'm leading in front of you and you're walking behind me.
mm-hmm,
In terms of follow my lead is in terms of we're walking together,
mm-hmm,
but we're going on a path that we're both choosing. But I'm just showing you what it's what it's like for me.
yeah.
You know,
We were built to navigate as the man.
And then if you see us get into a speed bump or something that's coming our
Yep.
way, you pull us and
Yeah.
and we're going.
Yeah,
We're
that's
going
that's
with you
how
that
it
way.
works.
We're going with you that way. We're going.
That's how it
It
works.
ain't no.
Yeah.
We're going.
Mm-hmm.
We're going. And that's the simplicity of man, and that's what a lot of that's what a lot of men don't speak up and say,
Mm-hmm.
or I wouldn't say preach, but say to their significant others, their women's and their wives and their girlfriends and stuff.
Right.
But then also it's also the women need to say, you know what, hey, I am gonna follow you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna do this together. And when I see something that I don't like, we're going the opposite way.
Yeah.
And as you
Having some foresight.
like you said, in terms of this being the highest covenant
Mm-hmm.
in the world in terms of love and the Bible
Yep.
and everything,
Yep.
it makes you realize that your love
Mm-hmm.
for man, woman, it gets deeper.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that she's foreseeing
Mm-hmm.
everything that you're leading them to.
Yep.
You're leading your family to. We're going on this trip, or we're going on that trip, or we're going for a drive, or whatever.
Exactly.
And she's foreseeing like, oh, okay, hey babe, something's gonna come up. We need to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Bang. And without an instinct, you two are like that.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
And being a man that is in a way submissive to her,
yes,
to her teaching, her
yes,
advice, her foresight,
yes,
her way, because that's something that I had to learn.
yes.
Because I thought that as a man, like we have to do it all. We have to do every single thing.
Right.
And I saw, and that's just how I felt. And so,
right.
when it came to that, and also my love language is one of them is acts of service. So that's the way I show my love. So it was even worse because it's like I'm gonna do stuff. I'm gonna do it because this is the way I show my love. Like this by me doing this for you is showing it. No, you sit down. I'm got this all sorted out. Yeah, I at work too today, but I'm gonna come home and I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna clean and I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that too, because that's just the way I show my love.
Right.
So, but what it is a
I'm
lot
gonna
of these
fix it.
guys, yeah,
I fix everything. Anything.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna fix it.
Mhm.
You know that's yeah. I anything that's broken, I will fix it. Or I
Okay.
will try to fix it.
True.
It will get the. It will be get done. It will get
Mhm.
done. It will get done.
Yeah, it's about being surrendering. That's the
Yes.
word I was saying with men.
Yes.
It's surrendering a little bit, not being prideful and
Yes.
arrogant with your
Yes.
leading because you may pay some stuff or whatever. Like
Yes.
money is not the end all to be all.
No.
Money is not nothing to be
No.
praised and being like, oh, you have a lot of money, congratulations.
Right.
That's not, that's just something to have to support a family,
Right.
but most importantly is to support your community with that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So like I don't view money as the end all to be all, to be like I have arrived. I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire, I have arrived. No, that's not what it is. But that's a whole nother other topic.
That's for sure.
But yeah, we had ready
I got some
to
sauce in
wrap
that
it
one.
up. No. So yeah, I really think that can men love unconditionally? I say yes.
I believe so. I believe we can with the right woman and the right guidance and
Yeah.
and support.
Yeah.
I believe that man. And real quick, I mean, once a man gets unconditional love, a lot of men open up.
Yes.
Widely.
Listen.
They start. Guys start
Hey.
crying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It's
the
beautiful.
guys,
It's beautiful.
Eventually, guys can be hanging out with other guys in like a bro, like just man cave, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And some guys, a certain, real quick, like a certain movie
you're
or a
good.
certain commercial or something pop on, guys start getting a little, like a little sore. And
Yeah.
hey, what's wrong? Hey, bro, you know, it's me and my wife's thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, something.
Yeah.
You know, and
No,
that
for
is,
real.
and that is because of the fact that when you get that unconditional love, you just, it's hard to explain. I felt
No,
it.
I know exactly what you it she helps you
Yeah.
to be the best man that you can be, and that's what it is. It breaks you down,
Yes.
and you learn and you open up, and
Yes.
it makes you not afraid to be in touch with your emotions,
Yeah.
because a lot of men think that the void or lack thereof showing
Yeah.
or letting their emotions be present is
Yes.
manly. That's actually opposite
Exactly.
of
That is
masculinity and being men. To be manly or to be masculine is to be responsible.
Exactly.
So that don't just mean responsible for others, but responsible for yourself and all of self. That means controlling your emotions. Because you show something does not mean you are out of control.
Exactly.
You're out of control when you can't control them, when you don't know how to show them because you don't want to, because the fear of something of being perceived.
Yes.
So that's, you're not in control of that. You're letting other people control you. So you don't want to show your emotions because you're going to be deemed that or say this or sissy or this because you cried or something like that. So you're not in control of your emotions. So you're quite opposite, sir. So it has to be in control. So by showing it, is showing that I'm human. This is a hurtful thing, or this is a beautiful thing. And my wife loves it because at the end of the day, I'm tied to my wife, not my brethren.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to sleep with you.
Exactly.
I'm not made a covenant not to go out with you.
Exactly.
So we're going to grow together as one. That's just how we were supposed to be. To make me a better man, to be a better example for my kids, so the next generation can grow and be birthed and be raised with the best stock of you as a man, and not this closed door version
Yeah.
that we've had previous years.
Yeah.
And now we're break. This is why we're breaking generational
Yeah.
curse. We're breaking
We
down
have to.
these
Yeah,
things.
we are.
This is what this is all about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not for the faint of heart.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So
No.
if but it's worth it.
It is.
It's worth it.
It is. It
And
really
I
is.
see a lot of it on social media
What?
with the husbands and the wife, and how they play around and different things, and the
Hey.
wife loves it. And I'm like, if they like it, I love it.
Right.
Like, I love to see that. I
Mhm.
love seeing that
Mhm.
when a guy is when he's just, you can be so secure in your manhood, and who you are, that you can joke and you can have fun with your friends, you
Yeah.
with your family, your wifey or whatever, different things
Yeah.
like that. And it's the most beautiful thing, especially up in the black community.
Exactly.
Especially in the black community. It's a
Exactly.
beautiful thing, man. It's a
Exactly.
beautiful thing. Yeah. But yeah, Marky,
Yeah, Joshy, man. It's been a great episode.
it
It's
is.
been a
It
great,
is.
great episode.
It is. I love these little talks. I love our little talks and
Yes.
stuff like that. It's
Mm.
educational, man. It's
Yes.
inspiring, and it's good to have this. It's good to have the open dialogue,
Yes.
especially as
Yes.
black men and stuff like that. I know I keep saying that, but it's true.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we need it. We need it more in
We
our
do.
culture. We
We
need it
do.
more in our
Yes.
culture.
Yeah.
There's too much of the other crap.
Yeah.
There's too much of the other shootings and
Yeah.
the killings and the hating our brothers,
Yes.
and the disrespecting each other. And so
Yes.
it's too much of that. It's been going
Yes,
on
man.
for millennia. It's time to give it up.
It is. It
Come
is.
on now.
Too much women around here, man. Too
Yeah,
much. There's too much women there. Because,
it's the truth. It's the
this
truth,
is-
man. It's too
It's
much.
like, come on.
Hmm.
But folks, make sure you like, subscribe, comment.
Please.
Show some love. Show some love to the channel.
Yeah, man.
The more you show love, the more we do this.
Exactly.
We have some fun. We talk a lot of shit.
A lot of shit.
We talk a lot of shit. Have some great laughs.
Oh yeah, it's always a good little gig.
Get emotional.
Yeah.
Get touchy feely.
Yup.
It's been great. It was a great episode.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Cool, man. You know that. Yeah. And if anybody wants to, reach out, come on an episode or whatever the case is, and you have something to talk about or whatever, just reach out to me. And I leave my phone number, my WhatsApp's in the bio. All right, OGs. Until next time.